First, we will learn to create this insane anime intro from scratch. And don't worry about the resources. Every image, overlay, and material I use is available on my Telegram channel, so you can follow along without missing anything. So overlay your images into the project. Now, carefully fit the image inside its square frame just like I'm doing here. This step might look simple, but a clean arrangement makes the final result look much more professional. If you're struggling to match the overlay durations, don't worry. I'll show you the exact durations I used. After that, you can fine-tune them according to the audio beats for an even smoother sync. I'll quickly finish the remaining squares so we don't waste your time. Now comes the part that makes the intro feel alive. Add your first keyframe at the beginning of the image, then place the second one slightly ahead. Follow my steps carefully because this small animation is what creates that smooth cinematic movement.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Once you've done it for one image, simply repeat the same process for the remaining overlays. I'll speed this part. Next, add a separate overlay for each character. Then remove its background. Apply a stroke that matches your edit style.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Now follow the animation steps exactly as I'm showing on the screen. Repeat this for every character, and you'll already notice your intro starting to look clean, dynamic, and professional. Let's keep going. Now it's time to add some energy to the intro. Head over to the effects section and select the shake effect. Copy the exact settings I'm using because these values make the movement look smooth instead of messy.
It's not a game.
Once that's done, duplicate the effect and place it on every overlay according to the music beats. Beat syncing is what gives the edit that satisfying, professional feel. I'll quickly finish this part so we can move on to the next step. Now let's add another effect that makes the intro feel even more dynamic. Go to the effects section and select the ripple effect. Then simply copy the exact settings I'm using on the screen. These settings give the effect a clean, cinematic look without making it feel overdone. Follow along carefully, because even small changes can make a big difference in the final result. At this point, our intro is already looking pretty clean, but let's make it even more eye-catching. Add the white background image as an overlay and align it perfectly with the beat, just like I'm doing on the screen.
It's not a game. It's a rich thing.
Now add the keyframes and follow my movements carefully. These small animations create smooth transitions and make the intro feel much more dynamic. Once you repeat this for the remaining beats, you'll immediately notice how much more cinematic your intro looks. Now you have to repeat this for the remaining beats, then you'll immediately notice how much more cinematic your intro looks. And just like that, our intro is complete. Now it's time to move on to the main clips. To make things easier, I'll display the duration of each clip on the screen so you can follow along without any confusion. Now we're going to create a clean reverse ramping effect. First, identify the section of the clip where you want the reverse ramp. Split the clip at the beginning and end of that section, then delete the remaining unwanted parts. Now comes the important part. Follow my steps carefully. The timing here is what makes the reverse ramp look smooth, cinematic, and perfectly synced with the edit. Let's do it together.
It's not a game, it's a rage thing.
Now let's make this clip even more dynamic by creating a smooth zoom in and zoom out animation using keyframes. Just follow my movements exactly as I'm doing on the screen. The key here is smooth timing. Small adjustments can make the animation look much more professional. Once you've finished the keyframes, that's it. Your reverse ramping effect is now complete and ready to give your edit that clean cinematic feel. Then repeat this process for other clips. Now, whenever you notice double beats in the audio, that's where we'll use these special clips to make the edit hit even harder. I've already explained this technique in detail in my previous tutorial, so if you want a complete breakdown, make sure to check that out. For now, here's the quick process. Import the clip into a separate project and create the same reverse ramping effect we just learned. Once that's done, open your browser and search for PixArt Video Background Remover. Upload your edited clip to the website, and after a few moments, it will automatically remove the background.
It's not a game, it's a rage thing.
Finally, import the background removed video back into your main CapCut project. This little trick adds a much cleaner and more professional look to your edit, especially during those impactful double beats. Once you've imported the clip, align it perfectly with the music beat. Then add the original background clip and sync it to the same beat as well. Next, bring the background removed version into the overlay track and make sure the background is completely removed if needed. Now, carefully position both clips so they stay perfectly synced with each other and the music. This timing is what creates that clean, seamless transition and gives your edit a much more professional feel. I'll quickly finish this part so we can move on to the next step without wasting any time. We're almost done! The edit is looking great already. Now all that's left is adding the final animations and effects that will make everything feel smooth, powerful, and professional. First, select the very first clip of your reverse ramping sequence. Tap on Animation, search for Turbulence 2 and apply it. Then set the animation duration to 0.3 seconds. Once you're happy with the result, apply the same animation to the remaining clips. I'll quickly finish this part so we can move on.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Now it's time to add the finishing effects. Go to the effects section and choose the shake effect. Copy the exact settings I'm using on the screen, then apply it at the beginning of each clip. This adds a clean impact without making the edit look too chaotic. Duplicate it and apply it at the beginning of every reverse ramping clip. Next, wherever the music has double beats, add another shake effect. Open Effects again, select Shake. Then copy my settings. And simply duplicate the effect across every double beat section. This keeps the edit perfectly synced with the music and gives every beat a satisfying punch. And that's it. Your edit is complete. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more editing tutorials. You can download all the resources from my Telegram channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.